30 and flirty.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to our Flosstube channel. I'm Roberta.
I'm Linnie.
And we are
the SABLE Stitchers.
And I forgot to say it last time, but SABLE is an acronym for Stash Accumulated Beyond Life Expectancy. And I know we had several new people last time, so thank you for joining. If you're wondering how we got the name, because sometimes people think it's because of our hair color, which obviously not.
We'd be the silver stitchers.
Silver sables or something. So anyway, that's what SABLE stands for. This is our Flosstube number 30. Yay! And so, it's been 2 weeks since our last video, and a lot of nice comments again. And
thank you, and welcome everybody.
I mean, we feel like when we're sitting down, just kind of imagine that we have our stitching friends across the table from us, and just that we're just enjoying some stitching time together.
Got this at Hobby Lobby. I like it. It says, "I make pretty things."
Oh,
isn't that cute?
Very nice. So, anyway, so we're glad you're joining us, and we usually start with a little bit of a life update. So, what's new with you?
Just Ike's home, recovering. Every day gets a little bit better. So, it's just happy to have him home.
Yeah, it's good to be. It's been 2.5 weeks.
Yep. So we have a home health nurse that comes over and changes his bandages and stuff, but he's getting around pretty good, and took over the TV, which that doesn't surprise me. But anyway, it's just so happy to have him home.
Well, good.
How about you?
Well, I have not done a lot of stitching because I had part of my job, one of the biggest things I do is we do a school makeover, and so that's been taking place for the past week and a half. We wrapped it up today.
Yay! It's hot out there too.
Well, and it's a lot of work. It used to be we would do one school, and because of the different scope of the project, this year we did 3, and they were within 20 minutes of each other. But it was like my supervisor said, I'm going out with a bang, because anything that could go wrong did. Really, because
what happened?
Well, so we started on Wednesday last week, and we have three half days where we're setting up, starting to do the cut in on the interior project, but we also did a playground for an elementary school that's been converted to a pre-K, and then we put in basketball goals and soccer goals at an elementary school that we
that's
worked
a little
with
bit
on
more
an
than painting.
basis. Yeah, and so we had different teams, that do both, and so the team that was putting in the playground, the big playground thing, hit a drainage pipe.
No!
At the school that was not marked. It was not part of the plans, and so we had planned. So they got the playground equipment up, and then we had planned on Saturday we do a full day, and we were going to have 40 people come out and mulch, because it was the most mulch we've ever placed. And so last Friday I was trying to find people with wheelbarrows, and you can't rent a wheelbarrow. They said we need 10 wheelbarrows to move it, and I'm calling these places, and the most they have is 2.
I never thought about that.
So I'm calling all these places, and then they call me, and they said, okay, that plan's off, because now the district wants to come in and fix the pipe that we broke. So we're going to go to the other playground. So then I'm calling everyone, no, we don't need your wheelbarrows, and and trying to, and then switching them, because instead of, we were going to have 40 volunteers, instead of that, we only needed 8 to help with this other playground, because this was the one where we were installing the soccer and basketball goals, and they decided, because every day they were doing this, it was 90 degrees out.
I know. It's really hot.
Yes,
it feels like August.
It does.
And the humidity is ugh.
Yeah. So and it was sunny, and so so then I'm trying to round up 8 volunteers willing to come at 7:30 in the morning to do this project, and get the get some people lined up. I mean, and you have to just really, I mean, you have to love people that you say, oh, we need you to come out and do outdoor work, you know, for a 90-degree temperature, and they say, well, when do you need us there? I mean, you guys just
awesome.
love that.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Saturday morning, I was going to be working at the school where we were doing the painting because we had more volunteers coming there, and there's really nothing I can do outside at the playground thing. I get a call, and, you know, we've been working with the district on this, and they had drilled the holes where we're going to put the basketball goals, but they didn't drill them deep enough. So we had the volunteers had to use those post hole diggers to dig them.
Push in and
to dig them deeper.
That's a lot of work.
And then since we had looked at the site, they put in a fence where we were going to put the soccer goals. So I go over there. I'm trying to find someone from the district to find out how they want us to site the soccer goals, and
that's a lot of communication back and forth.
And we've had meetings, and I don't know how it was missed, but anyway, got that all figured out. Well, then, so I told you we were painting at 2 sites, so we were rushing to get all this painting done at the first site on Saturday, and Monday we go to this other school where we're going to be painting and walk in, and they have contractors replacing the floor, and they're going to be doing epoxy in the bathrooms. So
you couldn't go in there and paint?
Well, so we did go in, and they were to the point where they'd taken all the tile off the floor, and they had these machines that was like, it grinds off the glue. And so there were little piles of glue, these sticky little piles of glue stuff all over. And I mean, there was a lot of dust from that. Mm-hmm. And so we said, well, okay, that doesn't look like we're going to be in here past Monday. So we're going to be in here, you know, we'll be in here all day and get as much done. And then we'll come back later in the week if we can. Well, we couldn't. So we do 3 shifts, and so we're just kind of rushing to get as much done as we could there on Monday, and talking to the janitor that afternoon, and I said something about, well, he's like, how late are you going to be here today? I said, well, till 8:30, and he said, well, I leave at 4, and I said, well, okay, I guess we'll just lock the building up when we leave.
Lock the doors on your way out.
So he had to get special permission so that he could come back and lock it up after we left. But it was, so then we were just shifting volunteers over to this other location, and we said to the principal, do you have more work for us to do? And she was so thrilled. She gave us some more rooms to paint and things, and at the end, she's like, you just transformed the school in a week. So it was bitter.
That's a good feeling.
It's bittersweet because you got to really appreciate our lay leaders to be so flexible and be able to work through all these different little, glitches kind of thing, and just do it with grace. And all the volunteers are so happy to be there, and many of them come back again, and it just makes you feel so good. So it's really kind of bittersweet, but it's also every day is a 10 to 12, to 14-hour day.
Yeah.
And especially the Monday when we were in the school with no air conditioning, I just thought, I'm so exhausted. I don't know how I'm going to get home. But yeah, and there were other little things, but it was all good. And it was just, it would not have been fun if people got upset about things, but everyone just took it in stride. And so I know.
That's just great.
So that was really
sweet little angels.
So that's what I've been doing, but
yeah,
pretty much. So, and then also I planted a lot and trying to keep everything watered, and showing my husband what needs to be watered when
you're gone.
Gone next week. And
oh God, did you believe it?
Yes,
Oh, you lucky
some
girl!
People are there ready
I know.
for this one. But anyway, so the one other thing I wanted to mention is all of the winners from our last video contacted us, and I didn't get your packages mailed until yesterday because I just didn't have time to get to the post office until yesterday. I didn't get off early enough. Well,
you've been kind of busy.
I just didn't get off early enough, so everything was mailed yesterday. So hopefully you'll be receiving those shortly. So
okay,
so that's my update.
I left my grandsons in the swimming pool, and they're playing Marco Polo right now, but Grant cheats. So they put black duct tape over some goggles. So when he came up out of the water, there's this. It looked like Zorro.
Oh.
But he keeps open his eyes. So anyway, so
well, they've had perfect pool weather.
oh,
that's
it's,
for
it's
sure.
feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
So
All right.
awesome.
Well,
So we got a few things to share.
Yeah, since we
have
got a little different
theme.
theme. Go ahead.
No, we're
Oh,
good.
we're doing what's in our bag.
Yes.
Some of these I haven't looked at in over a year.
I do have. Do we going to do finishes? Do you have a finish first?
I don't have any. I have finishes, but I don't have any FFOs.
Okay.
So
finishes are good.
So I've been stitching. Just Ike and I have just been visiting and watching the finals, the NBA finals. Do you watch basketball? What do you know what?
I like college basketball.
Yeah, I like college basketball too, but
all those tennis shoes on the gym floor going.
they go squeak, squeak, squeak. Well, do you know why a basketball player can't go on vacation?
No.
Because they could be called for traveling.
Oh.
Okay, here's a joke to get started. All right. I've just been stitching.
Is there like a basketball theme then, or is this a sports theme for jokes?
It was just kind of
good. You have such a good way of leading into that. So.
No, I got all kinds of things today. Okay, well I used my summer memories book. Sorry, it's on the bottom.
Oh,
so I used this book. And I just had a lot of fun. Went to the back. And,
oh, that's beautiful.
well, let's see. Maybe this is better so you don't see the patterns. So this is all the little bow fillers for,
I can do that.
And so I just kind of picked some things out of there and some other things I finished up. But here's one. I think this is called the cherry tree.
This is so pretty.
So I got that one all done. And this is just a little alphabet that's in there on that blue check fabric.
You got these all ready to finish.
Yep, I sure do. I'm kind of hoping, and I don't know, I haven't heard when this fabric comes in. The Summer Memories from Suzanaki. I don't know if I missed it. I don't see it on the website, so I don't think it's here yet, but I'm kind of holding off because I'd like to finish these with that fabric. This is from Luhu. It's right there. There was a little strawberry that I received from a viewer that had sent us a few patterns, which I have here that somebody might get. So, and this is from our friend Christy, Christy Green from Daisy K Primitives. You can go to Etsy and purchase. She's got a few on there. So I just love this one. I've got some fabric I'm playing around with. I think I'm going to make this into like a longer pillow or a longer. I don't know. I'm playing around with that. And I think I showed this to you before, but I was pulling out my.
That on that linen, that goes really.
It goes really kind of rustic. And I think I showed this to you guys. It's a Bluebird sampler. I wrote it down. Bluebird sampler created from the heart, and it's on Etsy. But it sure did turn out cute.
And of course, our alphabet, our favorite alphabet.
Yes. And I got.
Wow.
And
so
I
nice.
got Home Sweet Home by Brenda Gervais. Here's the pattern.
That's great.
Somebody might get this too.
The pattern.
So,
very nice.
So that's
pretty.
I stitched. I have a couple whips, but I stitched on except for the Bluebird, but I stitched on these all week and sitting at doctor's appointments and things like that. So it was a good stitchy week, but not.
And those are a good size to take to something like that.
Yes, but not a finishing week.
I have one.
Oh, you got yours done.
I have one finish. This is the pattern from. I had it. It's in the new Blackbird book. I had the hats off to Uncle Sam, and I changed the linen. I did this on 32 count alchemy by Picture This Plus, and then I pulled some silk threads that I had in my stash that were a little brighter. And so as you can see,
You did a good job on
it
your
says
flag.
StitchCon, and I am going to use that. This is going to be my smalls exchange piece next week when I go to StitchCon.
Oh, you're going to give it away?
I'm going to give this one away and then maybe make a drum to keep for myself.
Okay.
And that's on this is the box that we got from Rita at Coulter Station at the spring cross stitch extravaganza. So, like I said, and then it's finished the pom-pom trim. I don't know what the blue is, but it was from Jerry Colorado Cross Stitcher.
It's really pretty. It's kind of a royal navy blue. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. What do we want to do next? Here's my book
I
days.
update my book, so I don't have my notes
So
with me, I don't think.
I stitched every day, even though I didn't write some days down, but I did stitch every day. I guess I do need to update it. We are in June, right?
Yes, June 9th.
Well, what did I write on? I think I wrote some on May. No.
American.
Yeah, but that's the one I've...
That's a different
I
one.
guess not.
Maybe you just didn't get around to doing it yet.
I guess I just need to get writing it down. Sorry. Okay.
So do you have whip? Do you have whips?
I have
Other whips?
only 2 whips.
Okay.
I felt like Christmas.
You have been in the mood to start Christmas.
I know. And so I pulled out a prairie schooler. At least you can kind of tell. Mm-hmm. But I am doing... I thought about this one because it had a bird on it. But I'm working out of this pattern. So 1984 to 87 prairie schoolers. So these are... I just love prairie schoolers. Mm-hmm. So I worked on that. And then I did do, finished all those that I just showed you. But I finished the sky and the clouds.
Wow.
Oops. I finished in the birds. So isn't that pretty? Oh, I'm so excited now I can go back down to the colors and
that
do
looks great.
the page 2. And then I have 3 and 4. So, I'm so excited.
Very nice.
Okay.
Okay. Hopefully you weren't. My husband works from home on Friday. He's in some kind of a meeting right now, so close the door. Make sure.
Yes, we could hear him. Okay.
Ooh, is that one of their new?
No, I think this is.
Oh.
Well, 2013.
Okay. I know they've re-released some.
So I've been wanting to do this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I just started it like day before yesterday, so I haven't got much done, but I shouldn't leave those. Don't leave your hoops on. I did.
Well.
So I'm sorry, I do not know what the fabric is. I think it's an 18 count, but I don't know what the name of it is. And I did get the border done, and Dear Daughter of. Kind of. Yes, Dear Daughter.
Like a little bit like a coffee dye, or it's
a
little darker.
So
there, that was showing when you had it there. That was showing like more of the true color. It looks a little washed out. We got the sun coming in right now, so even though we have the blinds down.
So anyway, so that's going to be kind of my focus piece. I think I'm kind of done with Americana. I'm not sure. I've got a couple more that...
I'm calling you. I do have a couple more. The look you gave me.
Oh, I gave you the look? No.
What did I say? Oh, no.
Oh, gosh.
Who's calling? Well, I have Americana still calling me. So... I am working on, and I think this is one of the pieces. I'm going to take 2 things, I think, with StitchCon, and one of them is from this Theresa Kogut book, and it's the Grand Old Flag, which I think it's this one here. I think it's that piece. So I just did a little more on it.
Look what I got.
Yay!
I want to thank Tina.
So yeah, working on some more of the red stripes, and so that will be a nice, pretty much a straight stitch for that.
There you go.
So
I know it's like I was done until I got this book from Tina.
you did not have that one?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so she was nice enough to send it to me. And boy,
I know.
I want to do this one so bad.
There's so many.
So I want to do that one.
That one,
That was
yeah.
the one that I wanted to do. This one right here.
Well, it's on the cover too.
Oh yes,
So, yeah.
It is on the cover.
Yeah.
So
I
thank
like
you,
that.
Tina.
I'd like to see that.
So I may not be done yet, but I'm so anxious to go on to the next. Ooh,
And
look at
then
you.
I'm almost done with the bowl. I almost finished it. I really wanted to finish it, but I was just too tired to.
Kay showed
to
me
do this,
hers
so.
on Saturday.
Oh, is she moving? She had paused because she knew I was
don't think
behind.
she's that. She has. I think she has a few more birds on it. Than,
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
I think she's.
Yeah.
I think you guys are real close together.
Well, good, but yeah, because I did miss my Monday stitch this past week because of my work schedule. And then I started my piece for Colorado Cross Stitchers summer camp, and it is this Birds of a Feather needle book. Sherry Colorado Cross Stitcher has a summer camp. There's 3 challenges, a new one every month, and the challenge for June is to stitch something with a bird motif in it. And I think what I'm going to do is I think the same way that Kathy Lounsbury did it, where she did these 2. There's 2 more designs you could put on the inside, and I think I'm just going to line it with fabric. So here is, I got mine in the hoop too.
I know. But we were
and
picking
work-
it right back
Yeah,
up.
I thought I might be home earlier and could work a little bit, but that's how far I am on this one. And I usually start at the bottom. That little zigzag motif just gave me fits. I just had to rip it out so many times before I finally got it, but now I'm on to getting close to doing the bird, and I think that will be a lot of fun.
Yay.
Yay. All right.
Okay. Well,
Oh, and I'm not sure. I'm going to check when I'm at StitchCon.
I love that
And I'm
fabric.
taking this. I'm going to see if I can figure out what linen it's on, because I lost my tag. I don't have it written in the selvage, and
it is beautiful.
it looks like, I don't know, it looks like either Picture This Plus, I think, or maybe Fox and Rabbit. I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I can figure out what it is and write
that
it down.
red sure looks good on it.
I love it. I'm just loving like all things Theresa Kogut right now.
Oh, speaking of, I just got this in. I know I should wait, but this is just too cute. I ordered her
Oh,
pen.
and you're talking about Christmas anyway. So.
I know. It's 90 degrees outside. Shouldn't we be talking about Christmas? I bought her panel.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that so cute? I mean, don't really have to do anything if you don't want to. Maybe put some binding on it and run it through your machine to do a quick quilt. But I don't know. I just love her art. Mm-hmm. So, all right.
You have a very sweet face.
Yes, I love Theresa Kogut. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I have to show you my necklace too.
Oh, I like that.
I had a bracelet. My sister had the necklace. She had some of her charms on it, so I added my bracelet charms on it. So it's really fun.
Oh, yeah, it's very pretty.
All right, we ready to?
Okay, so are you going to reveal your number, your bag total? Because
Are you-
that was like the biggest question the past week.
I
Was
know.
Linnie, how many
I am.
bags?
I counted, and actually, I sent a picture to Roberta, so she'll probably put it in the video. But because I took them and laid them all out and counted them, and I know people have more than I do. I know they do, but to me, this is a lot. And the thing is, there's something in every one of them. I need to get something done so I can take it out and put something else in it. But I have 127.
Oh, well, that's,
So
I thought it was good. That's not,
I know.
That's not bad.
That's
see, my
not too
thing is
bad.
that we have to...
But that doesn't include any of my Fat Quarter Shop mesh bags or anything other kind of bags. These are just beautiful, and I love them. I want to. Every time I go to Etsy, it's like I have to buy another bag.
Well, they always make a suggestion. They show.
I know.
Based on your prior whatever, and have to show it to you.
So
and then, how can you use this?
I know I wasn't. I don't know what. Maybe I built it up to be too much, but I was kind of embarrassed that it was 127. But God, they look so pretty laying on the floor and taking the picture. I said, "Oh my gosh, I got to take this picture and put these bags away before it comes out." But he wouldn't mind. But it's just fun, and everybody is so talented. I'm going to learn how to make them. I promised myself that I would learn how to make one. And I have so much fabric, but I'd like to keep our little shops busy too.
Well, yes, it makes you feel good because you're
I
supporting
am
a
helping
small
somebody
business,
else,
so,
but
yeah.
I think for a personal challenge, I want to learn how to make one.
I do too. That's someone had asked about it, and I do have some fabric I've bought specifically and thought, oh, this would make pretty project bags. So that's one of the things I'm hoping to do when I retire is do some project bags.
So anyway, but thank you for playing along. It was fun, and I'm sure you guys thought I had 400 of them, but
I think that was someone's guess between 300 and 400. But was that patterns or bags? I'm not sure, but yeah.
Anyway, so there you go.
And I know and 77 is a lot too, but I said they're happy little project bags because they all have projects in them.
I know that's something I want to do.
They're not sitting there lonely, just lonely and empty.
And that's kind of what we're doing today. Is we had lonely bags that kind of got put back to the basket, and so we're going to share what's in our bag, and it might be a surprise to us. So anyway, that's what we got today.
All right.
Anything else we need to touch base?
No, I know we were just kind of.
I did when I was going through my bags. I found this print. I purchased this a long time ago, and it's by Cheryl Bartley. And I looked her up last night, and she does have a website of her own. It's Bartley, and she has numerous prints. But I got this one because it was sunflowers and quilts but if that's something that you're interested in, look her up because she really was a fun thing to watch. A fun thing to watch? That's all right. It was fun to look at her pictures. Mm-hmm. So because she had a lot of Halloween and winter and Christmas and then she sent a sweet little card. But I forgot I even had this. What else do I have?
Yeah, very folky looking.
Oh, this is an old picture. We went to Great Wolf Lodge. They're my little men, but they're much older now, but they're so cute.
That is so sweet.
Isn't that a cute picture? God, I can't believe how old they are now. So that was a quick share. Okay, we are ready.
All right. Well, I will grab one.
Okay.
So this bag was actually made for me by a friend in our small group. She saw on Instagram where I would post pictures and went to the library and got a book and learned how to make it. And so she just made that for me, and it's just perfect for one of my scattered seeds patterns. And this is when I belong to the Scattered Seeds Club. So this was something you'd receive quarterly. It comes all kitted up. Isn't that pretty? That one's called Skeptical Gatherings. So that's always been kind of high on my list of things to start.
Well, I had started this, and I did get the summer one completed. I was doing it 1/25, and so I did get that done. But I pulled it out, and I went, "What have I done?" So here is my summer one that I finished. But it has been a long time since I touched this. But I did realize I started the fall. So I didn't realize I had done that. So that's one I'm going to get back to.
Those are tiny little stitches.
They are, and I think that was before I got my new glasses, and I thought I can't do this until I can see again, and I think I can do it now. But that 1/25 is little bit
I
tiny.
like that little bitty acorn. It's just adorable.
Okay.
Very good. All right.
Oh, and this was one of the bags, and I'm sorry I started putting names inside the bags when I received them, but I did not do it for this one.
And that's a good size bag. Okay. This bag is from, I just saw the name on it. Okay, it's right here. Bella Rose Needle Arts. Back. And this one has,
See what I mean? They're just so beautiful. It's like I can't make one looking that pretty, so I'm gonna buy one.
this is
Ooh,
the Smith sampler. This is one that I really want to see on my wall someday. I just
That's
love
your colors,
everything
too.
above, yeah, and I just love everything above that sampler. I love everything about it, not above it.
we're having trouble
Words
with our
are hard.
words.
So I must have bought this. I did. I bought this as a kit. I wonder who I got this from. Anyway, because it has the linen. I'm not sure what the linen is, but it's. Oh, here it is. I got it from the attic, and so it's Lakeside Vintage Meadow Rue, and that is 40 count. And then there's the
my
silks.
gosh, that green.
The silks for that.
Oh,
So
this is like I want to pet them.
I know, me too. Aren't they? They're so nice and soft.
Oh,
so,
beautiful,
Yep.
beautiful, beautiful. It's another vinyl cover bag, a little snowman in it, and inside of it, I think I've showed it to you before, but this is from River Draft. There it is. Okay, so that was Ike and I when we were in Holland. Haha. We didn't have a camera, so I just, put a pattern together real fast. Anyway, that's from River Draft.
Actually, he had dark hair then, right?
Oh, didn't we all? 52 years
When
ago.
you show the picture of your wedding.
And I think this is what I've got so far. So I've got the first page done.
You're
This
moving
is
along on that. That looks
done
great.
on a 28, I think. I don't know what it is. It's fun. I just have this Dutch. I don't know. I just love all things Dutch.
Okay, this bag is from Just Crossing Stitches. And I have several that have a very similar design because I love bees, and they're all put together just a little
I
bit
have that bag.
differently. Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
And I have, this is a country sampler kit, Mary Griffin. And I love this. I haven't seen anyone do this that I recall. And I love it. I just love the simplicity of that, the words, the garden. I can't read what it says from here, but here's the linen and flosses for
Let's see what
the garden is all.
And the women said, and the women,
Adam
from
and
the from the Bible. So I bet that's 1/1.
Something about the serpent. We may eat
Of the fruits
of the trees
trees.
of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden.
Oh, see, you're doing good. But
So that was from Mary Griffin, aged, I think, 9 years in 1824.
I can't get over that.
No.
That's amazing.
I love that one. Looks like maybe hog bristle. I'm not sure.
Okay. This one scares me half to death. I mean, I have it kitted. I have the fabric. And I started it once. And I tore it up. And I didn't tear it up. But it's full coverage.
Do you have a pufo?
And Pufo.
Which is permanently, my version of permanently unfinished object. Oh my.
Well, I picked this out.
Oh wow.
Look at the...
Way to go, Ike. He has high expectations.
So he says, I'm not going to get this semi. So I really need to try to work on it. But look at the DMC list.
41 different DMCs. My goodness.
So,
oh my goodness.
I even have it.
Oh, it has our owls. It has our favorite little owls in it.
I even have a piece of paper where I did the symbols because I thought I'm just going to work in, in an area, but I'm scared to start it. I did do something that might help me. This is a 14 count, but it's also gridded because I was having trouble. I was having trouble staying in. I was just trying to do 100 squares at a time, 100 stitches at a time. So hopefully this will help me, but I haven't started it.
What count did you say that was?
I think it's 14.
So that's only 13 by 13. That's not that big. It looks like it's huge.
Well, I started up here in the dark, and everything was dark. And oh my God, you should see my back. I think it's going to be like that anyway. But
oh my goodness!
I just
oh my goodness.
Anyway, that's why it's in my bag because I haven't started it. But I would love to do that for him, and or at least put some effort into it. So
that's amazing. He picked an amazing design.
He did. Yes, he did. He picked an amazing design.
Okay, so I don't know that I know. I'd have to look through my Etsy. I'm not sure who made this bag, but
I love that.
Isn't that pretty? It has a really cute little zipper pull on it. And so in here I have Sweet Land. I actually have two. Sweet Land of Liberty. I did do this piece, and this is Abigail. What is this? Is Salute to Abigail.
That just looks like 4th of July to me.
Isn't that beautiful? Those other birds with the flags.
Yeah.
And I have I'm not sure what that is. I think that's Weeks Gray.
But that will be perfect.
40 count Weeks Gray. I think that might be the called for that. So I have that one in there, and then I also have Lady Liberty. I did start this at one point on the called for khaki, and I forget why I didn't like something about it, so I tossed it. So there's my flosses. Might be doing my own floss conversion on this. I should write notes and put them in the bag when I do stuff like that, because I know I had a plan there somewhere. So I might have liked the colors on Abigail better and was going to use those. So that's why I have in there.
Okay, well, if Ike's going to pick a dandy, I picked a dandy for me too, which also scares me half to death. But deep inside, I want to do it so bad. This is called Fairy Grandmother.
Oh.
Isn't she pretty? I loved her gray hair. So, but then I got all her. I did change fabric, so this one doesn't count. So I got to buy fabric for her. But she's kind of.
That's another one with quite the palette.
Yeah.
Look at all those.
She had a lot of purples in there.
Yes.
I'm not a big purple fan, but I think it would be really pretty on her.
Is that who is the designer on this?
Lavender and Lace.
Okay.
And I went to FedEx. You won't be able to tell anything from this, but had them. There's like 6 pages, so they could blow it up because there's no way I could read the pattern. It was too small. But
So is that like a newer pattern, or is it something
No,
you've
I
had
think
a
it's
while?
very. Oh, I bought it the first year that I went back, 1997.
Okay, because I was wondering. I haven't seen any. That's
Yeah,
that.
it's Told in a Garden, 1997 by Marilyn Levitt Emblem, fairy grandmother. I just fell in love with her, so I probably bought it when I was just a grandmother. Now they're all teenagers. So no, and then again, I started this one also. I didn't like the fabric it was on. I
That's beautiful.
ditched it. So these are something in my bag that I need to.
Yeah, none of the ones I'm showing are anything I've started, I don't think. So this bag is by Joyful Stitching.
Baby
gonna have
cows, pigs.
Yeah, a little farm theme going on here. And in here I have another Scarlet House. And this is a more recent one. This is Sarah Jackson. And this came out in 2021, so that's been out 2 years. I think I have seen people finish it. It's 140 by 190, and here is.
I love that fabric. That was the one I was.
This is eucalyptus, fox and rabbit eucalyptus, and then that's the, I believe, the called for flosses on how it looks on that. So
This is exactly the
Isn't
color
that
I was
pretty?
looking for my Amish,
yeah, so
which I brought.
love that. So
Okay,
yeah.
this is another bag. Oh, this came from. I'm gonna take this stuff out because this is just too pretty. This came from Cricklewood. She makes these beautiful bags. Jenny from Cricklewood. So gorgeous. This was my Merry Christmas that Roberta finished hers, but I haven't picked it up in a long, long time. So I need to get back.
I still
to
have one
that.
more hop to finish. I have
Okay.
to look up what color that is and dig it up.
So those
I
are
love that.
I know. It's like, and
It's
then
so fun. I
a
need to
little
get-
bag that she got me. And this is the pattern. I love the colors. They're just so unique. Mm-hmm. And oh, yeah. Look at all my toys. I have a needle minder.
You are ready for your Christmas stitching.
This was the very first pattern I bought, I think. Well, one of the very first patterns. And I remember I went to Cece and, anyway,
Oh yeah.
I know everybody in the world's done it, but I've had it probably for 3 years. And then, heirloom 28 fortnight fabrics.
Oh,
And
that'll be really pretty with
she
the red.
is, yeah, and I bought the silks.
Oh,
There's my silks. I want to pad them. So I think
That'd be
that'd be
really
pretty
pretty.
on there.
that'll be very pretty.
So again, it's one that I haven't started, and I asked myself, why not? And I'm glad I waited, because actually when I bought this, I probably wasn't all that good of a stitcher. So I'm kind of glad I waited till you're going to use the silks and, you know, to be a little better stitcher.
I think the silks are kind of easy in that they don't shred. They're very, they don't shred. So in that, for that reason, to me, they're a little easier. So this bag is from Southern Stitcher. I don't think she makes bags anymore, but she used to make them and post them every now and then out of this William Morris fabric, which I just love. Whoops, sorry, I'm sorry. That was you in the face. I'm sorry. Anyway, this is another country sampler kit. This is the Mary Argent sampler. Look at that house. I love that.
Oh, I like it in that color too.
I think is that just the computer generated? Maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
I think that's
oh,
maybe
that
the
could be.
computer generated before they. That's the antique.
Boy,
And that.
that is
And
pretty.
so this is $275 by $304.
That's a big one. Oh my goodness!
Those are the colors.
Look how pretty that
Isn't
looks.
that pretty?
Yes.
I love that. I don't know if it's 'cause
And
I'm guessing
and the
this
fabric.
linen. 36 count straw.
Oh,
Isn't that pretty?
gorgeous.
I really wanted to start that one too. This one has just such great motifs on it. It has, where did I see them? I can't see it backwards. It had a cute little couple. It has a little bird. It has the flowers. I love that house.
the
with the little
motifs.
windows. Those little bitty windows. Those
Oh,
are
is that
very
a
unique
turkey?
windows. Oh yeah.
A little turkey.
I like the little people there.
Oh yeah.
So
Another bird on there.
yes, I love it.
Very pretty.
And that, what is that from?
Needlework press.
Well, I was trying to see her work, but maybe she picked out her age because I'm not seeing. I don't know that I see what year. A year. So, as you can tell, I kind of have a thing for the reproduction samplers,
Oh gosh.
which probably isn't news.
I
If you've
cannot.
watched any of our videos before.
This is kind of a signature, and I should know this. She does that on all her bags. I'm
If
sorry.
it comes, we can scroll it. If you
Okay.
think of it, we'll scroll it.
Because it's
or
it's
let me know,
awesome.
we'll scroll it.
It's another nice. It's another nice bigger bag.
With the Theresa Kogut.
Well, it's with her Theresa
fabric.
Kogut's fabric, but doggone it. I just was looking at her bags last night. Okay, well, I bought this last year. The Old Winter Primitive Hair. And I also bought the fabric, which is just glorious.
Really makes it.
And I think it is 28 count, fibers on a whim. It says buttermilk, but it's through Primitive Hair. Mm-hmm. And the reason I haven't started it because I don't know where to start it. So my reindeer, I've got to play around with it. But again, I love this. So once I figure out where to place him, then I can get going. But I was trying to figure out where his antlers were, where his bottom was, the 1536, to which star his leg was by.
I mean, that candle, I would look at this.
I was thinking that was the closest. So where the snowflake,
It's like between these two, I think.
I think so. So anyway, so I just need to get started on it, but I haven't.
Doesn't have to be. I think you could have it a little bit.
Give.
Yeah. But
So anyway,
all right.
so
Awesome.
but I don't have any thread for it. But it looks like it's just a lot of brown.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I
Let's see,
did
what is
that
it?
one, and I was doing it kind of monogamously, and that was a lot of brown. I was pretty anxious to get
Oh,
it
it's
done.
DMC.
Yeah.
839 or 3371. Or 34,842. So anyway, all browns, but easy to get.
Yeah. This is in my Mama Joan bag. Another kind of, that's William Morris fabric or just, anyway, very nice. I like the fall colors. I like the green interior. So, this is one I've had kitted up for a long time too. Anna Grader. Another Scarlet House. I didn't realize I picked so many of the Scarlet House patterns. This is from 2017. I have 40 count flannel flower by Fox and Rabbit in there. And I think I got all kitted up with the called for flosses. So it would look on there. I don't know. That one is not a huge one. This is like a Scarlet House. There's another Scarlet House.
I
I don't
like
know how I managed to pull of them, but I do have others. But yeah, I just love that. When I see that, I think Carol has that on her. Several people, but Carol has it on her wall, and I always like.
I like the colors on it.
Every time I see it.
This is one I just got this year. I love Amish decor.
Oh yeah.
So this is from Twin Peaks. So I've been hunting for fabric. I wonder if that eucalyptus is. But I wound up with
Smoky blue.
picture this plus glacier. So it's a little blue. I wish I had a little bit more
It looks
green.
really close. It really looks close to the picture.
But I think it'll work. So
I think it's pretty. So I like that a lot.
36 count. And it calls for all DMC. So again, I haven't. Oh, here are all my plucked. I think there's some of yours in here. Anyway,
Pretty.
but I haven't punched them yet. So
Very pretty. So that's 100. That's 219 by 269.
yeah, it's going to be one of my
It's pretty big.
bigger ones.
Yeah, because this is all. I mean, the quilts are all pretty solid stitching. But
But I want to start it.
yes,
I'm not near scared of this one as I am of the other ones.
this is a dot goose bag, and I think this is Theresa Kogut fabric. A little fuzzy on here. And I have another Scarlet House pattern in this one. I have Gathering Together, which I got from summer retreat at the Silver Needle 2 years ago, I think. 2021, yeah, 2 years ago. And I do love that. I really thought I'd have it done by now. And this bag is fun because this also has a matching little thread bed. So
Those are
very
perfect.
cute. And then this came with the finishing fabric.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't that pretty? And let's see. And it came with a card with all the floss on it. So,
Yay.
yeah. Really, I thought that I would have, I think I took this with me to Alaska to work on and then didn't get anything done on it, but I love that.
I do too. Okay, this is a bag that came from Carrie Sews For You.
Oh,
It's got these cute little foxes on it.
Foxes.
Isn't that cute? Because it holds my
Pattern. Oh,
Foxy Fall.
oh.
So I can't wait to get started with him. I've got actually this fabric. It's a little yellow, but I think it'll look pretty with the oranges and the
Oranges.
brown. Let's see.
It's really unique.
I got a little bag from Carrie. So, and this only calls for, I think, 5 colors. Oh, there's your floss.
Oh,
1,
my
2,
stuff
3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 colors. So I think that will look really pretty on that.
I like that. I
So-
like that a lot. And this is by Far Flyaway Designs. That's really
Don't say I started putting the cards inside. So Carrie Sews For You.
it's pretty. It's a
Okay.
beautiful bag. It has the nice rickrack on it.
I know it
Rickrack.
really isn't.
Okay. Okay, I'm not sure.
But I'll know this. Oh, and then I also have my friend,
Oh,
little fox needle minder.
you are one coordinated lady. We're
Well-
sharing the love here. This is Sheba Designs. Is this bag? So look, blue interior, black.
Oh, it's got the tomatoes.
Pincushions or-
Oh,
yeah.
very cute.
And it says, I gather fabric. Yeah, fabric goddess.
Sewing.
Cute little sayings. And I have Ellen Carr in that one. This is another of the Country Sampler book club, the Threads of History Club. I love that. I think it might have been Rachel from Needle and Flax might have started this. But, yeah. And so this one is Needlework Press who did this. And I think I used to get these kitted up on 36, and then when I went there last year for a retreat, they said, "Oh, you're buying 40 linen, so we can kit it up in 40." But I think this is
Pretty to
Confederate
kit
gray.
that
I
up.
know you hate to.
Oh
break
my
them
gosh!
apart.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that's Confederate gray, and those calls for floss.
You need to start that one right away.
I know. Well, yes.
We need to start all these right
Yes.
away.
It's 7 weeks till retirement.
Okay.
I'm counting.
Well, this is. I guess maybe I did start on this. This is a bag. No name. Oh yes, Lake Wind Studio.
Okay.
So and
I have
it's got.
some of those too.
Oh shoot. Oh no. Doggone it. Well, I gotta fix that. The cover stuck to the vinyl. But cute little Santa. And I started him last Christmas. Some kind of an opalescent.
I think I remember him.
Yeah. So that's all I've done. So
That'll be pretty.
I'll pick him back
I
up.
like that. Was that the called for linen?
Yes. No.
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 I like
I
that.
thought I thought I tried the opalescent. I hadn't.
I think that'll be fun. So that's a Brenda Gervais design.
Yes.
All
And so shoot. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I just have one more bag I'm going to share with you. But it's a big one. This is another bag from Cricklewood. Always like to take. So again, I love her bags. She makes the best bags. And so cute. Okay. Only, not that I haven't started on them, and we don't necessarily need to go through this, but I have all my prairie schoolers in here. Every single one of them. So, I could do prairie schoolers for the next 3 years and not run out. And then, all of them. So, and thank you for helping me fill this in.
Very nice.
So anyway, so that's always that's why I want to try to do a prairie schooler a month. Just because I love them.
So, and our friend Lisa Kirk, who's L Snaps on Instagram, had a story that showed a lot of the different models and keepsakes, because she's there for StitchCon right now, and I made a comment that I really appreciated the tour, and she said there's a lot more to see.
Ooh,
so I know
they saved something
Pretty
for
exciting.
me.
Yes. Yeah, I'm excited about that. And I know Theresa Kogut is also one of the people who has a trunk show. And I'll try to show this. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do filming at StitchCon, but one of the things when we've seen Pam and Steph at Cross Stitch Extravaganza, and I talked to Stephanie about it, is one of the, I think, unique things about StitchCon is they don't have a designer there, but they'll have trunk shows from like
Different
14,
designers.
like 14 different designers, and that's one of the reasons that makes preparation for it so extensive. And so Theresa just had like four or five new releases. I know she had a number.
Five.
Five. Okay.
I'm waiting for a book. It didn't. I was hoping it would come in before.
Oh,
But
okay.
Anyway, so next video I'll have it. But I ordered the book.
I have a couple of those pieces from Farm Girl Gatherings last year. I think it's beautiful. I really need to get to those too.
Oh, I have to tell you something. I was sitting on the couch, and I had just finished stitching. Finishing up some of these, and I'm walking around like saying, like, what's the matter? And I go, I'm in a quandary. He says, what's your quandary? And I go, I can't figure out what to stitch. You know, he says, good heavens, Linnie.
Is this
I
a
got
joke?
100 no,
Where's
it's
the
not a
punchline?
joke. But he said, you got 127 bags all over there. And I go, I know, I just don't know what I want to do.
Oh,
But I'm looking at that and I go, oh, I want to do that.
yeah. So anyway, the one that she has, it's what is it called? The Wisdom Sampler. Oh, that one. If I see that at StitchCon, I might be in trouble because that one really spoke to me. So
fun.
I really, really like that one. So so I'm going to be on the lookout for that. I'm part of her Patreon. I haven't printed out what her offerings are yet this month, but I'm also part of Hello from Liz Matthews Patreon, and this is her offering for this month. It's called Sun Soaked, and I think I'm at the Pattern Stashers level.
Oh,
but
that's
isn't
so
that pretty?
cute. Yes.
I love that one too, the peach and the kind of blues. So I just wanted to show that to you in case you were wondering what it's like to be part of Liz Matthews' Patreon thing. And then I also just picked this up from the mail. And
good, happy mail. Well, I don't know. You guys are probably getting ready for vacation and doing things. I know we said a couple videos ago that, we asked what you were doing for the summer, but I didn't know if you knew where sharks go on vacation. Mm-hmm. They go to Finland.
So this is my whatever. This is the I can't think of what the club name is. I have to wait
I
till
love the way
open
it's packaged.
This is from Country Sampler. That's how it comes. They have paper. The paper says Country Sampler 40 years.
I love that.
Isn't that fun?
Well, if you were a junk journalist.
So be very, very careful how I open it.
That is really cute.
Okay, can't wait. I have not seen any sneak peeks of this pattern. And I know, I think this is the last of this series of the club. And this is Threads of History Club. This is number 4, and this is Jane Williams by the Scarlet House. So that's that.
Look at that pretty border.
That brick in the brick house. Yeah, I love the border. I love the little girl with her little dog.
That is amazing.
So they have a new club starting up, and they had announced the designers. It's probably, if you're interested in being part of the club and seeing who the designers are, I tell you what, I'll scroll who the designers are at the bottom here so you can kind of decide if you want to opt in and be part of the club and get the next 4 designs. So I'm excited.
That.
I know I was excited about the lineup, and now I can't remember who it was. So.
I love that.
But I am very forgetful. So one other thing that happened during our school makeover week is last Saturday morning, I was going up and I had called the guys doing the playground. I said, do you need anything? And they said, yeah, more water and ice. So I stopped by Quick Trip. I got 2 bags of ice and a big container of water, and I'm carrying it out. One of the bags dropped, so it's like, okay, I apparently can't carry all this. So I took it out to the car, put the stuff in the car, came back and got my ice and went on my merry way. Well, about 2 hours later, I get a message through Instagram, and it said, did you lose a credit card in Kansas? And I called Quick Trip. I thought, well, that's weird that they're contacting me through Instagram. So I looked through my purse. I was like, crumb, because it was the church credit card.
Oh, shoot.
And it was American Express. And so.
Oh, you know what? They're going to fire you.
Too late. And so I called Quick Trip and asked them if they thought, because I thought, well, maybe it's one of their employees trying to contact me. I called. He's like, no, we don't have it. So it's really hard to call American Express. I was trying to, because it's the church account.
Oh, gosh, you're trying to do other things.
I don't have an online account to try to cancel it. And so, I called our finance person for our department, and she gave me, I did finally get through. I called, and I got through, and it was a very official American Express number, and they had their operator come up, and first thing she says is, what's your Social Security number? Oh. And I said, well, it's not it's a church account. She's like, well, still, we'd have it like that. And I said, we'd have it filed by your social security number. I can look it up that way. I said, well, I'm not going to give that to you. So then I called our finance person, and she gave me the number from the back of her card to call. Because, of course, I don't have the number. I don't keep a record of the number, and I don't have it memorized. So she gave me her number to call. And I called and got a different person and didn't have to give my social security number. You know, they were able to look it up, and they said, well, we'll send you a replacement card. And I said, no. I said, I'm retiring. I just want to close the account. And nothing else had been charged on it. So I said, I just want to close the account. And so I went ahead and did that. And then talked to my finance person, told her what I did, and she's like, well, that sounds good. And she said she had talked to the director, and they said, no, you should never have to give your social security number for that. So
if anything, maybe the last 4 digits, but not the whole thing.
So then I messaged the guy back, and I said, yes, that's my card. Please just cut it up because I've closed the account. And he's like, well, we wanted to return it to you. And I thought, well, if you wanted to turn it in, why don't you just... I think I dropped it with my bag of ice.
Yeah.
And I think that's when I dropped it and I forgot about it. And so, because obviously I don't take my purse in because I don't want to forget my purse too. So I just took the credit card in, and then I think I dropped it there.
You're so pretty.
I know, but it's like, if you wanted to turn it, why didn't you just turn it into Quick Trip, instead of keeping it? Because
maybe they thought they were going to get a reward.
Well, that's what you wonder, right? So anyway, and so he's like, oh, okay. And then I blocked him. Because, it was just it was just weird that they got the card and they were able to research me and find me through Instagram and stuff. So that was, anyway, I'm not that pretty lady.
Well, that brings me to something else. It says, why should you never blame a dolphin for doing anything wrong?
I don't know.
Because they never do it on purpose. Okay.
I did have one more bag I was going to show. I forgot about this. The New Hampshire Stitcher has mentioned that she is thinking about starting a stitch along in September 1st. I don't know if it's for her birthday or whatever, but I think the hashtag is like BAP for big project. And so I thought, well, I have one of those, and I kind of always had it in my mind that when I retired, I'd start the Mary Barr sampler.
That is a big one.
328 by 3. Yeah, I think that qualifies, right?
Yikes!
And so I have this in. This bag is from Lisa, Kindred Stitcher. She had brought these to Farm Girl Gatherings and sold them last year, I think. So I have... The linen is from Kitten Stitcher. It's 40 count. I think this is XJU Design Old Sheep. I don't have them on a floss ring, but I've got all the called for. Seems like it must have more Weeks Dye Works, or it must be. Well, it has multiples. This must be the right. I'm just thinking out loud here. It has multiples of the same colors. It doesn't look like enough floss for a pattern that big, so I'll have to double check that. But it did have, I know I have several here of the Schneckly, so maybe it is.
It does look like it has just a few, just a few colors.
A bunch of different skeins of Schneckly, a lot of Schneckly.
That must be the grass.
Sand has sand.
And then your house is the red.
It's more Schneckly, so it's mostly Schneckly.
Must be all those little motifs.
And then all these little, So anyway, maybe that will be my BAP project.
There we go.
So, yes. All right. Then we have giveaways.
Oh. Do you have any haul?
That was, let's see, the piece from Country Sampler was my haul, and then I guess this wasn't really haul, but it was part of the Patreon thing. So no.
That's my
I'm going to StitchCon, so
I know. Well, yeah, you got to save your pennies.
Yes.
Okay, this is a Cricut collection, Playing with Jacks. And you don't have to put the jack-o'-lantern face on it if you don't want to. And just make it kind of a fall.
Was that from 1884 Stitchery? Or I know she just got a whole bunch of things.
Oh,
No.
from Christine. Got it,
okay.
Got it from Christine.
Okay.
Thank you, dear friend. So,
Oh, that's cool.
and then
I mean, that just looks familiar. I think I've seen this before.
I know it was just on somebody's floss tube.
Okay.
And I
Very cute.
late night, and I go, I want that.
So cute.
This I got at Stitch Club. So
Oh.
Barbara
I
Anna
love
design.
that.
Isn't that
that's
cute?
So perfect.
And I love the
So
little
cute.
pennies, little pennies around it. So that's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It has a little scissor fob too.
it does. And then, yep. Got to do it.
I've always liked this.
And
by
this-
Threadwork Primitives.
This is my another Americana that I can't give up yet. So threadwork, and I did order. I looked up and they had threadwork.
She has a fall one, the beggars.
fall
beggars.
They're the beggar series, and so
Yeah.
I think I got them all.
Oh,
I may be missing one,
they're all beggars.
but
Okay.
anyway. So this is beggar.
I've
Beggar's
always liked the
fourth.
fall one too.
So I know I got the fall. I think I got a winter. No, I don't remember.
I like that.
And then I ordered this. I think this was something that was said at retreat. This book, Words to Stitch By. I did buy it on eBay. But look at this Mary Mary Sunshine. How about that dress? So they just have some really cute. Love is the tie that binds. It'd be a nice wedding or anniversary. So anyway, that came in the mail this week. So very excited to have that too.
Very fun.
Okay.
So we had a giveaway with our last video. So thank you for participating in that. And we have a winner, and we have two winners. And so one of our giveaways was for the Swan Biscornu, and it's the kit that we just got at the Quilter Station retreat. And the winner of that is, I hope I don't, probably gonna mess up your name, but I would pronounce it. Pat Majercik, Matejcek.
Hey,
So
Pat.
Pat Majercik, you're the winner of Swan, and
The winner of Heart, one of the stackables for Heart for February, is Cheryl Bond. So I just got through
congratulations.
talking to you, Cheryl. So congratulations.
if you are the winner, please message me below at sablestitcher22@gmail.com and send me your address, and I will get this out to you in the mail as soon as possible. So we'll both
Well, we'll get it to you. No problem.
mail our respective things. So we have a giveaway on this one too. But did you want to? Oh yeah.
I wanted to. These are our giveaways, and these are little scissor fobs. And a friend of mine ours at Stitch Club made these and wanted to share them with you guys. So if you're interested in these, I know this came from the Scattered Seeds. I can't think.
Designer.
Yes, I was trying to think of the name of it, but I can't. But anyway,
Something was it spring? I don't
Spring,
know, gatherings or something.
spring delivery. No, maybe I don't know. But let's just make it easy and say basket.
Basket. Okay.
Basket.
Can do that.
Okay. So it's carrying a little basket of eggs. So basket.
Okay. And then this was a giveaway last year, and it never was claimed. So I've stitched this design, and I'm passing it on. So this is a gently used sampler, or gently used pattern. And so the word for this, if you would like to win this, would be summer. And so that's how we search, is by the keyword.
Okay, and this is the one that I just finished stitching that I want to share with you all, the Home Sweet Home from Brenda Gervais. So this one, I think, let's say sweet. So sweet for this pattern.
Let me write these down before I forget. Oh, now I buried my pen somewhere. Here it is.
So basket,
summer,
sweet.
and then I have one
You
more.
have one more?
I do
Okay.
have one more. You know, obviously we have a lot of kitted up projects, or I have a lot of kitted up projects, and there's no sense in me just sitting on them because I'm just never going to have time to stitch them all. And I do love a lot of these, but
We like to share.
yes. So I have the kit that I don't think this pattern's been released yet. Pernice Manor. This is Theresa Kogut, and we got this Kogut, and we got this at the Farm Girl Gathering last year. So this
No, we got it at
Oh, sorry.
Quilter Station.
Yes, keep me honest, Linnie. No. Okay. Yes, I got also little sleep this week, so I'm sorry. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. But,
There you go.
So yeah, we have.
Oh, look at all the goodies.
I know.
Yep, I remember that.
Got the linen.
I did start mine.
Oh, I might not give this away. We've got the little needle minder. Isn't that adorable?
Trees.
And then all of the.
Well, that's a great prize.
All of the floss.
Oh. And the
Was that part of it? I think this was from. No, that was from someone else. So that is so if you want to win this one, what should be a good code word for this?
how about
Big bird.
big bird? How about tree?
Tree. Okay, there's two trees, so Linnie says tree. So tree.
Shaped like an upside down heart.
Tree. All right.
And I have one last one because I just finished this, and so to Roberta. So our hats off to Uncle Sam. And let's say hat.
Okay, so the code words are basket, summer, sweet, tree, hat.
Hat.
So again.
Oh, and
and then we got that.
basket.
That was
you did. Oh, you
basket.
did
Okay.
write that down. Okay.
So again, please be a subscriber. Please like our video, and please hit the bell, the notification bell, so that we can keep in touch with you, because we enjoy getting to know you. And if you want to see what we've been up to, that will let you know when we post a new video. And
Thank you for all your kind comments and well wishes for Ike's recovery. I really appreciate that. And our anniversary, we will postpone the celebration on that one. I think we had 2 turkey pot pies in the freezer, and that's what we had for dinner. But so happy to have you home.
got to eat them at home, so that was good. And appreciate all the words on all the encouragement about retirement. And I did read someone who'd said that they were getting. What did she say? She said it was bittersweet or something.
Yeah, she did.
And I think it's like thinking about it and thinking about saying goodbye and thinking about the big change is really causes kind of some anxiety. But everyone who has retired is like so happy.
I will
there's
say,
been so many positive comments. So
you'll
I'm
have a
keeping
little
that at my forefront.
When I left the school, it was very bittersweet because I really thought that I was going to stay there for the rest of my life, and I think I would have liked to, but it was. I think it was hard when someone else is sitting at your desk, and it's like that's still my desk, but you know that you're moving on, and I will definitely vouch for retirement.
Well,
You're going to have fun.
I just think that it would be nice. And it's a little different because I can still go back and volunteer and keep in touch with a lot of the same people. It's not like if you retire
No.
from a regular job that you could just keep going back and hanging out with people kind of thing. So that might be a little odd.
So, we had lunch together for a few times, and then it's just like our tastes are different, and you get to do things that you want to do. So,
but one thing I was wondering, and so we love reading your comments. We've got, love getting to know people through that. Thank you for people who've said you're going to be at the attic. That makes me a little less anxious about it. And I had a dream last week about StitchCon that I went in and I was trying to register, and I thought you had to be there at a certain time and you had to sit on the sofa and be in line or something, and I was like all wrong. I was in the wrong place, and it's like anxiety about StitchCon just because I've never been there before and going by myself.
There's a lot of people there, but I think
I know, but
people will recognize you.
It's just so funny that after all this time, I still have anxiety about these things.
You'll be just fine. I wish I was going with you.
I know.
All right, are we about ready to end?
I think that was it.
Okay.
I might think of something else.
Okay.
But, I did have one question. So anyway, what I was going to say is, I was wondering if you have a favorite thing that you stitched. I'd love to know if you have this was my favorite piece ever. I'd love to know what that is.
Oh,
we might have to add something to our repertoire.
That's a good one. So yes, let us know.
Yeah. If you want to send a picture, I've enjoyed seeing pictures of some people have sent us some finished projects, and it's very inspiring to see people.
I love seeing what you guys are working on, and hear what you're working on. All right, well, I guess that's it. But I do have a joke. Okay. As a bird joke. A man decided he wanted a pet, so he decided to get a parrot. However, the parrot had some very colorful language. The longer he kept the parrot, it got worse, and he was beginning to get very obnoxious in his language too. The poor man could not even invite his friends over anymore. Finally, one day, the parrot was really bad, and the man got tired of it, so he threw the parrot in the freezer. At the end of the day, he felt so bad, he went and got the parrot out of the freezer. The parrot was very polite, said he was sorry for his bad language and abusive attitude and wanted to be forgiven. The man said, "I forgive you." Then the parrot said, "I would like to ask one more question. What did the chicken in the freezer do that was so bad?" Okay. End with a smile.
So we will be, I think it'll be a little longer than 2 weeks because I have a family coming. So.
All right.
So, but we will
see
shortly
you
after 2 weeks.
Yep. So we'll get more done maybe. So, all right, you guys.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm going to be at StitchCon, so I'm not promising any stitching.
Well, you'll have lots of stories to share and a great recap.
And hopefully I'll hold on to my credit card.
Yes. Put it around your neck. All right, you guys.
I have so many things around my neck.
Like, my name is Roberta. Please return me to Missouri. All right, you guys. We have so much fun.
Yes.
We love you. Bye.
Happy stitching. Bye.